Hey everybody, it's LTM here. I'm at the Cinemark right now. I'm about to go and watch The Naked Gun. So I actually seen the other Naked Gun movies. I've never watched Police Squad. I've never seen the series that inspired those movies, but I have seen the Naked Gun trilogy. I think they're some of the funniest movies to come out around that time. And basically I grew up with some of the movies, so I'm not an expert on them, but I do know that they're some of the funniest movies to ever come out of their time. And much like a Mel Brooks or Monty Python movie, it's one of those movies series that you're not mostly supposed to be taken seriously. These are movies that you're just there just to get a great laugh. You're not worried about the story or the characters or to analyze it and things like that. You're just there for the comedy, and that's the important part of a comedy. And then when the 2010s and 2000s rolled around, you started getting movies like the Salsa Freebird parody movies that not many people talk about or like. And that's because a lot of those movies try to fail what movies like Scary Movie, Naked Gun, and Spaceballs did pretty well. With those movies were parodies to different movies. And during the 2000s, while there were some big hits like Austin Powers, Zoolander, and things like that, we didn't start getting really... A lot of parody movies were kind of going downhill, and the genre just sort of died at some point. There's a good editorial from Nostalgia Critic called Is Parody Dead? And he does a really good editorial on that. So I recommend you watch that video. But anyways, back onto this movie. When I did see the trailer for the new Naked Gun, I will admit it did kind of look fake. Like almost like something like Saturday Night Live or the Studio C or something like that. Like just sort of like a Saturday Night Live thing, where they would poke fun of it. It just looked kind of stupid. I thought the advertisement looks pretty lame, and the trailers kept showing the trailers so much. So, but I want to give it a chance, and I'll give you all my thoughts when I come back. This is LTM, and I'll be right back. Hey everybody, I just got back from Naked Gun, the reboot. So as I said in the beginning, when I saw the trailers for this movie, I thought it looked kind of lame. But honestly, I'm kind of glad I saw this because the movie turned out better than expected. So it's a reboot technically. It's a legacy sequel, and Liam Neeson plays Frank Jr., the son of the original guy. I forgot the original guy's name from the original trilogy of The Naked Gun. And basically, Police Squad is closing down because of him. So he's trying to solve this problem or mystery to help get Police Squad back in business. So it is a legacy sequel. Let me get to the negatives first. First of all, this movie was extremely short. I think the movie was only like an hour and 25 to an hour and 26 minutes, something like that. So it was extremely short. Like when the movie was done, I was like, that's it? That's the movie? I thought it could have been maybe a little longer, which I wouldn't want the movie to be 2 hours long or anything, but at the same time, I expected it to be a little longer. But still, I mean, that's not too much of the issue. The humor can be all over the place. Sometimes it can be really funny, but other times, I think it depends on what mood you're in. Sometimes it'd be funny, sometimes it wouldn't be funny, but I guess it depends on what mood you're in. But with that being said, I really had a blast with this movie. I love the detective story. I thought it was engaging and very creative. The jokes are hilarious, and like I said, I guess depending on what mood you're in, you might find this funny or not, but I thought that most of the jokes were very funny, very creative. The slapstick was on point. It feels like a blend of Seth MacFarlane's usual humor mixed with the original Naked Gun trilogy. They did a great job with the gags and the jokes and all that. The acting's pretty good. Liam Neeson, you wouldn't think would work in this, but he does a really great job in this, and he was actually pretty funny. I never thought Liam Neeson could be so funny. I really like the opening sequence that you probably saw in the trailer. It's where Liam Neeson dresses up as the little girl, and he's basically going in, and he's taking the helmet off or the mask off, and it reveals that it's him. And it's just a really fun scene, and it's just longer, and it's really funny. The soundtrack is really good. There are some great callbacks. Like I said, there's some great callbacks to the original Naked Gun. They do a good job doing some references and things like that. You just got to really pay attention because like the Naked Gun movies, it kind of sneaks up on you because like there's some gags here that come across behind you and you don't notice it. So you have to really pay attention to the really funny stuff. So overall, if you love the Naked Gun movies, if you love Seth MacFarlane's work, or you just want a really, really, really funny comedy and watch it with a group of friends, this is the one to go check out. It's just came out in theaters. It's really funny. It's got a great story, a very engaging story, actually. It's a lot of fun. I give the Naked Gun reboot a 9 out of 10. If it wasn't for the long or the short running time, I probably would have gave it a little higher, maybe add some more jokes here and there or something, do something a little more creative stuff. But for what we got, I'm glad I saw it, and it was a good time. Well, guys, that was the Naked Gun reboot. What's your favorite comedy? Please subscribe, comment below, let me know. This is LTM, and I'll see you guys later.